The 2030 World Cup will be played across 3 continents in 6 different countries. That is something we thought was never going to happen, but here we are. And let me tell you, the lineup of stadiums for this tournament is absolutely mind-blowing. We've got some incredible locations lined up that are set to host the games. Stay tuned till the end of this video to see all the exciting details. FIFA's decision for the 2030 World Cup has got the host countries picking their stadiums, and it's quite the lineup. Most of them are existing venues, but some will need major upgrades. Surprisingly, only 2 out of the 27 proposed stadiums will be built from scratch. With the 2026 World Cup expanding to 48 teams, the tournament will be longer, with possibly 12 to 24 more matches than in 2022. So we're looking at a final list of around 16 to 20 stadiums to handle all the action. Now compare that to the last World Cup in Qatar, where they used just 8 venues. That's a huge improvement, don't you think? So, let's now talk about these stadiums in detail. It's no surprise that the 2030 World Cup will kick off at the iconic Estadio Centenario in Montevideo. Uruguay will host a single match of the World Cup. Why just a single game? Well, this legendary venue hosted the first ever Football World Cup a century ago, so it's fitting for the centennial celebrations. And guess what? This stadium has a seating capacity of 80,000. And over in Argentina, FIFA has opted for the freshly renovated Estadio Monumental, which has a seating capacity of 84,567, and it is located in the capital city, Buenos Aires. Did you know? Monumental is the largest stadium in South America. Well, it's not a bad choice, right? Meanwhile, Paraguay plans to join the ranks with a brand new Estadio CONMEBOL in Asunción. Having only been announced recently, there are many aspects of this stadium that we don't yet know about. However, there is some information already out there. We know, for example, that the planned capacity is between 45,000 to 60,000. Which would make it the largest stadium in Paraguay and the 24th largest in South America. What about its cost? Well, it's expected to cost between $100 million and $250 million to build, and, according to CONMEBOL president Alejandro Dominguez, it will be complete with the latest technology, all the FIFA requirements, and be of the highest level in the world. Now, let's travel to Europe. Here's the deal. 2030 FIFA World Cup matches will be played in Portugal and Spain, both in the Iberian Peninsula. In Portugal, the José Alvalade Stadium really stands out. It has got a massive capacity of 50,095 and it's right there in Lisbon, the capital. Built specifically for Euro 2004, this stadium is something else. It has got a 2-tier auditorium that's just massive. But that's not all. The place is packed with facilities underneath the stands as well that are just top-notch. It's not just about the size, it's the whole experience. Another venue, Estadio da Luz in Lisbon, is also worth mentioning. This venue boasts a seating capacity of 64,642 people. This is the home ground of Club Benfica. For locals, this stadium is a cathedral, and for all the good reasons. It is nothing short of a monument. In Porto, you've got the Estadio do Dragão, ready to host matches for the 2030 FIFA World Cup with its 50,033 capacity. Here's what makes it unique. The main pitch is actually below ground level, surrounded by these 2-tier stands along the pitch and single-level ones behind the goal. What's cool is that from the stands, you get this great view of the nearby buildings. It's like the stadium is perfectly merged into its urban surroundings, giving fans a really unique perspective during matches. Let's now talk about Spain. Right now, we've got a list of potential venues, but it's not set in stone until the Spanish government gives the green light. However, some venues are pretty much guaranteed to make the cut. Here's what we're looking at. Take for instance Abanca Balaidos located in Vigo. This venue has a seating capacity of 31,100 people. Currently, it's undergoing some major redevelopment. Did you know Abanca Balaidos is going to be entirely covered with aluminium cladding in the form of wavy segments? It is going to be epic. Estadio Riazor at La Coruna, on the other hand, is also undergoing some redevelopment. With a capacity of 48,000, this stadium already had the chance to host World Cup matches before in 1982. So, It is expected to make the cut this time around as well. Let's talk about the next stadium in Spain, San Mamés Barria. This venue is at Bilbao and it's a treat to the eyes. Its most distinctive feature is its facade made of thousands of white ribs. Now, each rib is so curved that the panels do not adhere tightly but allow for light and ventilation. This venue has a seating capacity of 53,331. That's impressive, right? Estadio Anoeta at San Sebastián, similarly, has a seating capacity of 40,000 people. This stadium would not have been shortlisted for the 2030 World Cup had it not been for the 2017 to 2019 redevelopments, which were somewhat costly. This is a beautiful stadium with facilities rivaling major stadiums. Another stadium shortlisted to host 2030 FIFA World Cup matches is located in Zaragoza. Nuevo Estadio de la Romareda, with a seating capacity of 42,500, has a football-specific layout. Here is a small detail about this stadium. The stands of this venue surround the pitch on all sides and are divided into two tiers. It is a marvellous stadium, worthy of hosting important matches of the World Cup. Let's take a look at Catalonia. At Barcelona City, Stagefront Stadium with a seating capacity of 40,000 people is surely going to win the bid to host 2030 World Cup matches. It is huge, has all the facilities, and has been in business for quite some time. It is Club Español's home turf and it's around 14 years old. Needless to say, this stadium is modern in its appearance as well as the facilities it offers. While we're at Barcelona, why shouldn't we talk about one of the world's most famous footballing venues? Camp Nou is home of FC Barcelona, a club where legends are made. With a seating capacity of 105,053, this stadium is surely going to host one of the most important matches of the tournament. Here's a question for you. Should this stadium be the venue for the World Cup final? Let me know in the comment section below. Talking about a venue for the final of the 2030 World Cup, Santiago Bernabeu may win the bid to host the final match of the tournament. Spanish media is sure that it's a done deal. Bernabeu is not only the most modern stadium of this tournament, but also in the whole world. It is just spectacular. Plus, Florentino Perez has spent a fortune on its construction, and he is aiming to increase as much profit as is possible. Imagine billions of people watching two great teams battling it out at Bernabeu. It would be epic. Whether the final will be played in Madrid or not, it looks like the capital of Spain is set to be the hub for most of the 2030 World Cup action in Spain. The Metropolitano, where Atletico Madrid plays, is also gearing up to host some matches alongside the famous Santiago Bernabeu. With a capacity of 67,460, the Metropolitano's standout feature is its roof, which is a true engineering marvel. It is a mixture of functionality and stunning design, with its uniquely shaped structure creating a ripple effect on the outside and a seamless harmony inside. There are some other stadiums as well that may host matches in the 2030 FIFA World Cup. Here is what you need to know about these awesome venues. Nou Mestalla, Valencia, is originally planned for 70,000 fans, and a new agreement may reduce capacity to 66,000. But options for renovation or expansion are open. Estadio La Rosaleda, Malaga, has a seating arrangement of 30,000. It's not that much. The owners are aiming to expand capacity to 45,000 to meet FIFA requirements. They will surely get there. Estadio La Cartua, Seville, on the other hand, was built for the 2004 Olympics. It appears that it may host matches in the 2030 FIFA World Cup as well. It has a capacity of 57,621, and it has successfully hosted Euro 2021 matches. Estadio de Gran Canaria, Las Palmas have plans, and they include extending the northern arch to create a compact oval layer around the pitch and adding additional seating. In all seriousness, Spain surely offers a wide range of venues, and it's more than ready to host the world's most major tournament. But Morocco is not far behind. Let's now cross the Strait of Gibraltar and land in Africa. Let's first talk about the venue that is capturing the spotlight. Authorities in Morocco have a mega project in mind for the 2030 FIFA World Cup. This stadium, located 38 kilometers north of Casablanca, is planned to be constructed on a 100-hectare land in the town of El Mansouria in Ben Slimane province. This venue is going to be a large structure that is going to rival mega stadiums in Europe. The stadium will be a large structure under a large canopy roof. The design is inspired by the Moroccan social gathering known as the Musim and has an estimated budget of 5 billion dirhams, around 459 million euros. That's a huge number. The question remains, will Grand Stade de Casablanca have a chance at hosting the 2030 FIFA World Cup final? Let's wait and watch. 2030 FIFA World Cup is going to be one of its kind with 6 different nations, from 3 totally different continents hosting matches. But the question remains, which stadium is going to host the final of this much anticipated tournament? Let me know your opinions in the comment section below. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more expensive projects and football related stuff. Thanks for watching.